So now it's time for... How did Sonic get here? Oh well. Far so good. Oh no!
Hey, that's
That blue hedgehog again of all places.
Oh,
I found you, faker.
Faker. Yeah, you are a faker, Shadow.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me?
And we get into the first of the character battles. Depending on either through Sonic,
You won't even get
the Tails, or Knuckles, they will fight their eventual counterparts. Shadow here plays exactly like Sonic, so you're gonna have to get him when he's not moving around and actually home attack into his backside, because he'll do that to you as well. Just like that.
I'm the coolest.
He's the coolest. No, you're not, Shadow. You became edgy. Way edgier than you ever have right to be.
You're not just a hedgehog.
There we go. Bye-bye, Shadow.
You're an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
I kind of like, kind of be a loyalist or something like that, but I do like Sonic's characterization more over than Shadow. Shadow tries too hard to be edgy, in my honest opinion. Take note of this scene right here, on this stage. This is Green Forest.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now.
Right now where Sonic's at in this stage is actually the middle of this stage. So somehow Sonic does a huge loop when trying to get back to this spot. So we gotta hurry and get out of here. Boom! This is the first time a stage we're gonna introduce to a time limit. That we actually have 8 minutes to actually complete this stage without, failing. This is still a nice stage overall. And I think the Sonic World fan game that I played a little while back, I think this has the better stage design though, personally, from the fan game I was playing a long time ago. But this, the music, I'm saying this now, I haven't said this before, but the music in this game is actually pretty good. I like the music of the Sonic the Hedgehog soundtracks are usually really, really good. I think my favorite track in this game is Live and Learn, and I think Unstable World, and that's Crazy Gadget, which is like second to last Sonic stage. Oh yeah, talking about points and everything from like the last stage and whatnot, you may have encountered these golden robots that appear and then they disappear. By hitting those, you actually do get a lot of bonus points for doing so, for killing them. But they only stay up a few moments. If you come over here, you can find Sonic's next attack. You got the Ancient Light. This allows you to use the light speed dash to attack enemies. It is very unreliable. I'll say it that much. It is very unreliable. You will most likely be orbiting the enemy like a moon. And I hardly ever use the attack. To be honest. So let's go through here. Jump this way. Yahoo! See, here we are. This is where we were just at the start of the stage of that cutscene. We just passed it. So yeah, Sonic did a huge loop around. Because it was way too easy. I'll double back, try to find my way out, and then you know what? Don't want to get lost. I'll head back to where I was started and then head off from there. That's the cool kid's way to do things. Yeah. Oh yeah, electrical shields. This allows you to get rings to ya. Be careful though. The electrical shield ruins lightspeed dash rings, which is kind of the developer's oversight, really. Whoa. Okay. Never thought to see that happen. Something like this. Booyah! You have to hold down the A button to actually get to that second balloon down there. If you don't, you hit the top balloon and you just go right back up. But holding down the A button will allow you to go through that first balloon and get that extra life. Let's go. We gotta get out of here. Let's go. There's the exit. Oh yeah, very probably you're asking about that his lips weren't moving. Yeah, lip syncing is atrocious. Let's see if we can... Lip sync in this game is really bad. It's better than Adventure 1, but it's still just as bad in its own regard. Oh yeah, 3 minutes in. A rank! Hey, not bad.
Cool.
Woo! Alright. It's our 5th emblem. And oh, he wasn't. Oh, Eggman wasn't kidding that the island was about to blow up. Wow. Whew. Good thing Tails can actually use that mech to fly. That's like the only time he'll use it to fly in the game. And we got stage 6 now. Knuckles is still out of the picture somehow, and he's still trying to find the Master Emerald. Knuckles! I would say that Tails fits better in the story, better than Knuckles does, because Knuckles' story means absolutely nothing. Because he feels like he was shoehorned into the story. But we get immediately Knuckles' second ability, the Shovel Claw. Now you can dig into walls or grounds, or dig in the walls and ground and the walls. Which is going to tell you, for one thing, that now the emerald pieces will now appear underground. And it becomes apparent that the radar system I mentioned earlier was completely butchered, only because of this. Stages like this get really, really big, and this only gets worse from here. That you could be potentially next to an emerald piece, and you won't know it because the radar it's not telling you the one you need to find. So don't feel bad if you're on these stages for more than good 10 minutes, because that's all exactly what you're going to be doing. Searching around, hoping for the best that you actually get a good combo of randomization for the emerald pieces. Now, there are different missions to tackle in free play mode, or when you want to play the stages at any time. There's one variant called the hard mode. Those are actually in 3 specific places at all times. And that actually makes those stages really, really easy to complete. Because they don't change position. So you can find out where they are, take your time to find them, reset the stage, go back to those sections, and basically beat that stage and get an A rank with no problem. I don't know why gun robots are here, but... Okay, it's yellow, it's somewhere closer. No, it's not that way. And see, this is the problem. I don't want to use hints very much, but, you know, you have to use hints because that's exactly how you get knowing where everything is. Hint system. I need help. Where is it? Forgotten Hut. Well, that's not very helpful. So the Forgotten Hut is somewhere on this particular point of the island, of this mountain here, this hill. Also, it doesn't help if you do die in a stage like this. The emeralds will... Oh, I think it's right here. Yes, it is. It is. Aha! Yes! Also, there's another point. If you do use hints, it does reduce your point bonus by collecting the emerald shard. So, bear that in mind. That's why I say the A rank is almost nearly impossible with certain stages like this. So if you find an emerald shard that's outside the, without using hints, you can usually get... Oh, pumpkins that don't get along. It wasn't meant to hit the hint system.
It's closer.
Oh, it's right here somewhere. Somewhere. 2 pumpkins that don't get along with each other. Oh, it's right here. Pumpkins that are facing away from each other. There we go! Extreme! 1,500 bonus points for finding that one. For only using... If I didn't actually hit that hint, I probably would have gotten a 2,000 point bonus for doing so. Come on, Knuckles. Come on. Yeah, Knuckles can hover. Or glide, as it were. It's not totally explained how he can do it, but you know, it's a nice good ability that differentiates him from Sonic. Oh, it's over here. Oh, I saw it. I know I did. It is somewhere right here. Oh, it's the pumpkins. Come on, where? The camera is not helping me right now. It's right here. What am I supposed to? There it is.
I found him.
That was not the smoothest run I've had, but you know, it could have been worse. And I got an A rank out of it for not really trying. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now, oh, Day X. You know he's called Dr. Eggman. These like it's saying Robotnik Empire in the background, which is weird because in America, Dr. Eggman was called Dr. Robotnik, and in Japan it was called Dr. Eggman. It was in Sonic Adventure 1 is where they tried to merge the two names together, and eventually through this game and onward, they kept calling him Dr. Eggman everywhere. But it seems like Dr. Eggman has something up his sleeve. A space station of sorts. Blowing up the moon. No! Well, if he's going to destroy the world, this is the first way of doing it. Well, those tides are ruined. Well, that's not repercussions anytime soon. It doesn't relate into this story, but there was a Sonic X season, or a few episodes where Dr. Eggman did actually repair that moon, and that was a thing because I remember Sonic X. It still plays on the occasion, but
Eggman. Oh, that creep never gives up.
I think Sonic X was not a bad cartoon, to be fair. It was trying very hard to be, you know, a serious show, but it's still a fun, enjoyable show regardless, except for Chris Thorndike. That whiny kid. He's probably the worst character in the story. Because he was like the most center focal point of the entire show. Sonic's gonna take care of the police here, and we need to go and play as Tails for his. Everybody hates Chris. it's Chris was just Chris's character was just Sonic. It's like, seriously, can you say anything else? Like, please. Like, come on. And that's why I'm gonna try to reference Sonic X probably a little bit as much as I can, because this technically we are playing through the second season of Sonic X, really, with this game, because Sonic X had both, you know, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 as storylines and whatnot. So there's different story continuity changes between the game and the story in the show. Even though I think Sonic X came out after Sonic Adventure, I believe. But we have Mission Street here, which is Tails' second stage, and he gets the booster. This allows him to hover when holding down the A button during a jump. So now you can actually get some more distance. It's an okay ability, because sometimes, but it can be really buggy at times, where if you actually are hovering and you hit a ledge, you immediately like almost be pushed down. It's like, come on. That's not how hover works. Let's jump up here. Even though Tails, Sonic told you to, you know, take care of the police. This is not the way to do it. Your mech can turn into a plane. There you go. There's the golden robot there I was mentioning earlier. Defeating that will get you a lot of points. It's almost quintessential the way to get to A rank in stage, to actually destroy that golden robot for a lot of good points. Even better if you actually get part of a combo. So we have this somewhat missile point here because for some reason Tails can destroy everything else except for barred crates, which you see around. Like you have to use them. There's a missile specifically meant to destroy crates that have bars around them. I'm not sure why that is, and it's not totally explained. Like you could probably just jump on it, maybe, and maybe, you know, break it, bend it. Or whatever, though. But this is why we call this. The stage is really momentous, and it's like this is San Francisco. Like, look, we're going across the Golden Gate Bridge. Technically, because the aesthetic is shaped like it. You want to hit this here and hit this button right here. This actually turns off those weights from above, so we can actually have a better way of jumping across this gap. But I'll say about the mech controls. Going uphill is atrocious. Why? Because look at this. Like, you just slow down exponentially. Like, it's like, again, you're walking uphill. Makes sense. You're not going to go very fast. But, like, this is, like, annoying. Come on. I'm not worried about you. Across here. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Tails. You know Tails can technically fly, but, you know... And that's something I don't completely understand, though, is that Tails can fly, but it's never really explained how he can fly. Yes, he has his two tails, but where did that thing? There it is. Oh, that thing right there, that's called a Mystic Melody temple of sorts, a little relic or some kind. They use some. You have an upgrade. Every character has an upgrade called the Mystic Melody, which is in every. There's one in every. There's a Mystic Melody activator thing like that in every stage. Normally, this is used to find the Chow, a particular mission that's a third mission every of the stages during free play. Oh, curse! They're going uphill. Again, this is not my best run in the world, because I haven't played this in a while. Like I was doing test runs of this, so I'm still a little bit of a finicky, person. I'm still getting hit, even though like in my Sonic World videos I did on YouTube, where I tried not to get hit at all, and so those ones are like perfectionist runs, while this one's like I'm getting like hit like crazy. And it's kind of weird. There's a mission on this one called you have to collect 100 rings. You will see by the title screen that there is not even 100 rings in this stage. So it's kind of you have to get coin bonuses in order to get the 100 coin bonus here. See, get them 100 coins. There's only 99 coins in the stage. How do you get 100 coins?
That was easy.
That was not easy, Tails, and it's only going to get worse from here. Our 7th emblem. So we have the mountainous region, back to Knuckles. In his side story, he's trying to find in the aquatic mine. Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. This stage has the most important upgrade for Knuckles.
I didn't expect the inside
in the entire game
to be like this.
And it can be easily be missed. What we want to do to get this ability is that we want to lower the water down. As we can see that there's water, and if you drown, you drown. That's how that is to it. Hit this lever right here so you can get the 3rd level down, so the water drops. What we want to do is go into a place that allows us to go into some type of brick area. Like, we're not going after the emeralds just yet, because we want to go down to this spot. No, it's not this one. Is it this one? No, it's not. It's not this one. This is the wrong way. I think we're looking for an opposite side, I think. Yes. It's the opposite side. It's over here. We want to come over to this side, go down. Is it down here? It's kind of hard to find this critical power-up. It's stuck in type of an aquatic area of sorts. Okay, it's in an aquatic mine, you'll figure. But Where is it? Oh, it's over here. That's it. Right here. You need to come down to here. Go into this place. And now you have to swim through this entire area. You can easily drown here because it's all underwater. So you don't have very much time, so you might as well need to book it. Hold down the B button so you can just, drop occasionally like this. Go all the way through here, and now jump high. Dun, 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 dun. And you jump up here, we get the air necklace. It's unfitting music. And we got the air necklace here. An oxygen tank necklace that you can now breathe underwater. Now you might be thinking, well, that means Knuckles has got a lot of water levels coming up. And you might be right on that one, but no, you're not. This is like the only in concept in the take of the story of the hero's side. This is the only time Knuckles goes underwater. Now you might be thinking, well, what about the last story? Well, yes, then the last story is the reason why you get the air necklace. If you don't, you will have a hard time in the last story with Knuckles. You will. It's almost completely impossible to beat the last story without it, so make sure, for whatever you do, get this necklace at the start of the stage, and now go after the emeralds. Because now Knuckles can breathe underwater. And I'll tell you that fact, there isn't very much of the underwater segments for all the other characters. So, it's kind of weird that they give Knuckles this ability only. Somewhere... Oh, it's not that way. Oh, it's right here. Ah! Curse you, ghosts. And somehow it's haunting. Let's see, let's get back up this way. I'll try not to use the hints as best I can, but again, if I'm gonna try to, to move the playthrough along, I may have to just use them. Because, it's Knuckles. It's what it is. Go over here. There's a lot of different branching pathways around here. And it's surprising I'm having an easy time with Knuckles. That won't be with Rouge, I'll tell you that much. Rouge the Bat, oh, I do not like her treasure hunting stages at all. Oh, it's right here. Sweet! Sweet! I see that perfect 2,000 points because I did not use a hint at once. So that's pretty good. Knuckles. Go around this way. Yeah. Although I'm having actually, it's weird. I'm having a really good time in this stage. This issue doesn't happen. Okay, so it's somewhere on the wall over here.
It's closer.
No! Oh, don't tell me it's underneath. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I'll just wait right here. Booyah!
I found him.
Perfect! That should give me an A rank already from the start. Not knowing that I took a long time to find the upgrade. B. Well, it was close enough.
I feel good.
Close enough. And our 8th emblem to boot.